doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be done, because whether or not you do it or not, it will be created. And I think you want to do it, because the world is ready to see what you have been cooking. And I know you're ready to share it. I just got really excited. Whoever you are, I feel like you have been cooking something up. You have been cooking something up, my love. Little hug. Feels right. You know what's interesting? I came and I was sitting here, and I honestly just came out here in nature just to clear my head. I was walking before, just like kind of walking down the street with my headphones on, and I've been doing that a lot recently. And sometimes it can be a little bit overstimulating. Sometimes I like it more when I'm just, hearing these sounds. Like the second I got in here, it's like my entire nervous system just like completely chilled. I got lost in the sounds. Birds, water, I don't know what that thing is. I forget what those bugs are called, the ones that make that noise. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I just feel very safe here. Feel like a little plant. But basically, I was sitting here and I was reflecting upon creation and how, as a creator, we are all a creator, the creator. Flow is so important when it comes to creating, and I always find, like, I know this is proven now, that when I'm in a flow state, when I'm not questioning what I'm doing, and when I'm just letting myself create freely and just let it flow, that is when my work feels the best. Okay? It's not necessarily about how it looks. It doesn't have to look the best. Okay? But I do find that when it feels the best, it ends up looking the best. You know what I mean? But yeah, my love, you gotta let go of how things look and embody more about how things feel. Anyways, I came here and I sat by that water, and you can like hear the water in the back. I don't know if you can, oh yeah, you can kind of see it. It's just like flowing, cute little stream, you know? And I was like, damn, like I really love this spot. I would love to film a YouTube video here, but not today. And I was like, there's two reasons why, okay? One of the reasons was, I was like, oh, I feel like I should just be here, you know? Like, no doing anything. But here's the thing. Me filming this right now is me in a being state. This is just me flowing. I don't really have a plan. I wasn't planning on filming a YouTube video today, so I'm just chatting. You know what I mean? But the other reason why I didn't want to film was because I was like, oh, like, I want to like have a better outfit on. I want to have my jewelry on, my hair done, makeup, whatever. Like I just want to like look cute for the video, right? And as I was looking at the water, the stream that's behind me, I had this thought. That water stream does not wait for it to look right, for it to look a certain way to start flowing. Like, think about that for a second. That water stream is not going to stop streaming, stop flowing, and go, wait, hold on. I don't really like how I look right now, so I'm gonna go home and change and put on a new outfit, and then I'm gonna keep streaming water. It's like, babe, we are the exact same as that water stream. Sometimes creation just needs to happen. And to squander that opportunity of that creation happening is a missed opportunity. You know what just popped into my head? You know that one song? It's like, I hate wasted potential. Yeah. Like, the way I view creation and creativity is all available to us. Like, there's every possible creative thing. That's why I don't understand when people say, oh, like, I'm not a creative person. We are all creative beings in nature. It's just a matter of tuning in or tuning out, you know? I believe creativity is all there. It is all created already. So when you have an idea of something to create, it's not necessarily that is your idea. Nothing belongs to you, okay? None of this belongs to you. So when you have an idea like, oh, like I want to create this. Oh my God, I just got an IM notification. Let's fix this. I'm strong, resilient survivor, period. But yeah, when you have an idea to create something, it's not that idea is yours. Like, it just doesn't belong to you. So you are left with a choice there in that moment, whether to act on your creative and like inspiration. You can either act on it or you don't act on it, but whether or not you act on it or not, it will be created. It already is created. Ooh, it already is created. Yeah. Creation is already created. It's all there. Like, everything that will ever exist ever, it already exists, right? So, you know, this crazy invention of a flying car, it already exists. So if somebody gets the idea like, oh, I'm gonna make this crazy flying car, but then they don't make it, somebody else is going to make that crazy flying car. It's going to exist regardless because it already exists. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of, I want to say bringing it into existence, but it already is. I guess it's a matter of pursuing it, tapping into it, flowing with it. So, yeah, after I saw that water flowing, I was like, yeah, no, I'm going to be like this water. I'm going to be malleable and flexible and releasing and natural. And this right now, me, I look really cute. This is me in my natural, like, I just feel like very natural right now. You know what I mean? I just feel like I'm just in my most being state. If I were to get up, get out of this forest, go home, change, do my makeup, put on a whole outfit, and come back and sit in this whole place, that would be me disrupting this natural flow. That would be me disrupting this natural flow, and it wouldn't be natural anymore. It wouldn't be a flow, it would be forced. It would be uncertain. When you get that burst in that moment, that idea, whatever it is, that is certainty. So when you act on it immediately, I always say certainty responds with certainty. Certainty responds with certainty, okay? So if you want people to pick up what you're putting down, if you want them to be certain about what you have just put out there, you have to be certain yourself first, because they are only going to match the energy in which you put out. When you are uncertain about something, the whole world is uncertain about it too. And I've seen that, and it shows. Something in me was certain that this needed to be created right now, regardless. Because this was my idea, and I had it right now. I didn't know what I was going to say, but I had that thing about the water, and I was like, you know what, we're going to talk about that water and that flow, and that's exactly what we are encompassing right now. So it just all kind of blends together. If I hadn't acted on this and I had gone home, this idea would have already been created in this time. By someone else. Because this isn't my idea. I just heard this is God's idea. This is creation's idea. This idea is floating in the ether right now, and I just like grabbed it. I've been seeing a lot of those, like, you know, like little dandelion fluffs like floating around, and I almost want to like compare that to creative ideas. You know, you can see them floating by, and you can go and catch them. Sometimes I catch them. You can hold on to it. But that little fluff is not going to stay in your hand forever. So once you catch it, it will release. Which is the same way in terms of creation. Once you create something, it no longer belongs to you. It doesn't belong to you actually the whole process, but I guess the only time you can really feel like it belongs to you in a sense, you know what I mean, is while you are in the process of creating it. Because it is just you and the creation. It is just you as the creator, moving, flowing naturally. So you're like, this is an idea that I had, I'm acting on it, I'm pursuing it, it feels really good, right? That is the time. And that is why I think as creators, we can get like a creator's high while we are in the middle of the creation. Do you know what I mean? While you're drawing something, painting something, writing a song, making a video, like right now, I just feel so encompassed in what I'm doing, enveloped in what I'm doing. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like at this peak, this is the creator's high. But then once you put it out into the world, that doesn't belong to you. How it's perceived, how it's, you know, anything, that does not belong to you. It's not. So the only thing that you can really do is create when you feel called to create, move with certainty, and then release it into the world. And that's it. Release it with certainty. Because if you're certain about how you feel about it, without fail, others will be certain about it. Without fail. But you gotta be real certain about what you just created. Because I feel like sometimes, after moving out of that creator's high, and then we, you know, drop it into the world, there's a lot of worldly things that can start to take place. How I'm perceived, how does this look to others? Do I look good in this? Does my hair look good? Does my skin look good? Does my outfit look good? Am I cool enough? Am I smart enough? Am I good enough? Am I strong enough? Am I beautiful enough? How am I being taken in right now? Am I going to be loved? Am I going to be appreciated? Am I going to be seen? Am I going to be heard? all of these are lack of certainty. That's not moving with certainty. The only way to move with certainty is to ride that same creator's high that you had while you were making it, while you were making the thing. And ride that wave. It's like a wave. It's like right now, I feel like I'm on a wave. I feel like I'm surfing this creative idea. I feel like I'm surfing it right now. I feel like I'm flowing through it. And once this goes out into the world, once I stop hitting record and I go and, you know, maybe edit it, maybe not, put it up on YouTube, I gotta stay on this same wave that I'm on right now. And just, whew, I know where I'm at. I'm cool with where I'm at. I know how I feel about this. I'm certain about this. I'm certain. There's a reason why I came to this forest right now. There's a reason why I'm in a very natural state. I'm just a little guy right now on the rocks. You know, I'm just chilling. I'm just a human, bro. I'm just a human. I'm just a human being human. And I think that's really beautiful. And I feel like it's very important to remember to hold space for our humans. Like, you know, like as much as we are very, you know, multi-dimensional creative beings, like don't get me wrong, I love dressing up. I love dressing up. I'm a girl who loves to dress up. Loves it, okay? I love playing with makeup. I love playing with clothes and fashion and coming up with beautiful, intricate, galactic outfits that are a reference to my being and a representation of my soul on the inside, a reflection of that. I love that. It's so fun. But I also am just a human. And right now, this is me just being my human. Because if I did not have makeup, if I did not have clothes, if this was all I had on my body for the rest of my life, I would have to be comfortable with just my human. And I am comfortable with just my human. I am comfortable with just, you know, what my hair naturally looks like when I don't do anything. What my skin looks like with nothing on it. I do have a little bit of juicy lip gloss on, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm fine without that too, you know? You know what I just heard? We are creation, okay? We are creation. We are innately the creator who created us. Whatever resonates with you, whatever feels good for you. But at some point, someone looked at us, took a paintbrush, painted us, painted our canvas, painted you, painted me, and said, I love this. And while they were creating this, and while they were adding these limbs, this hair, this eye color, these little freckles, like while they were adding all of these little fine details, they were riding that creator's high. That creator's high of, wow, this is a beautiful human that I'm creating. They look amazing. They look so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I was creating myself and I was like, wow, yes, 8, love all that. But then if I don't continue to ride that creator's high, if I don't continue to respond with certainty about myself, that doesn't feel good, you know? Like now I'm here out in the world. This is me no longer belonging to the creator anymore. This is me no longer belonging to anything. This is the final product. This is what we came up with. This is the plain avatar. Yes, you can customize your avatar however you want, but like this is the OG avatar. Okay? So if I'm not riding off that high of, wow, like I really love you, human. I really love your body. I really love your skin. that's me doubting the creator. That's me doubting creation itself and not being certain. Not being a flowing stream of water. You know what I mean? Like, even this rock was crafted specifically as it was supposed to be. A little bit like a square with some soft edges, little white specks. And she's perfect. She's perfect just as she is. So are you, babe. You are perfect just as you are. Your creative ideas are perfect just as you are. Act on them. Hold space for them. Take up space with them. Experience the joy and the pleasure it feels to create what you want to create. I know you want that. I know you want that. I know I want that. So act on it. You don't have to have the whole production. You don't have to have the whole grand ordeal. At the end of the day, you're just a human, and you can create with just your human alone. So create with your human in a flow state. Just big ideas all around. You've been cooking something up and you want to share it with the world, but sometimes, and you're human, you're like, oh, but I feel like I could do this better. I feel like this could be more professional. I feel like this could look better. But in reality, you've already created it. And you were certain when you were creating it. So put out what you feel certain about and ride that wave, boo. Because they ready for you. And you ready for it. So let's meet each other in the middle. And boom. Wow. I love you. I love us. I'm really happy that I decided to sit here in this space and film this. It feels great. A beautiful day. Create that thing. Act on that idea. And let it flow. Bye bye.